Thank you for choosing Minority Money Mondays. Today we'll be going over a couple of our stock picks and our crypto picks over the 2020 period. We initially started Minority Money Monday segments about 5 months ago. September the 7th was our original date. That also started with our first pick. Our first pick was Stellar. At the time, Stellar was going for about 7 cents per token, which would have gained you about 142 tokens if you were to invest about $10 at that period, which today that same $10 would be worth 55 bucks and 71 cents. So you would have seen a profit of $45.71 in that. Our next cryptocurrency we actually talked about was Ethereum on September the 14th. At the time, Ethereum was going for about $374 per. If you had invested $10 into Ethereum at the time, you would have gained about 0.027 tokens of Ethereum, which today that same $10 would be worth about $45.70. Our first stock we actually talked about was on September 14th also, which was Nikola. Nikola at the time was going for about $35 per, which would have gained you about 0.29 of a stock if you would have spent $10 on it. Today that same $10 would be worth about $6.71. On September the 21st, we spoke on Bitcoin, which at the time, Bitcoin was going for about $10,511 per, which buying one for $10 would have gained you 0.001 Bitcoin, which today that same $10 would be worth about $42.40. On September the 21st, we also spoke on Nike stock. At the time, Nike stock was going for about 113 per stock, which would have gained you, if you would have spent $10, about 0.09 per stock, which today that same $10 would be worth $12.70. Our last stock choice for September the 21st would have been Walmart. At the time, Walmart was going for about $137 per stock, which if you would have spent 10 bucks, would have gained you 0.072 per stock, which today that same 10 bucks would be worth $10.58. On September the 28th, we spoke on American Shared Hospital Services stock, which at the time was going for about $2.07 per stock, which if you would have spent 10 bucks would have gained you about 4.83 stocks. Today that same $10 would be worth about $13.91. On the 28th, our crypto choice was Tezos. At the time was going for about $2.20 per token, which would have gained you about 4.55 tokens. Today that same 10 bucks would be worth about $15.41. On October the 5th, our first stock choice was Lyft. At the time, Lyft was going for about $26.69 per stock, which if you would have made a $10 investment, you would have gained about 0.37 per stock. Today that same $10 would be worth $20.01. Our next stock choice for October the 5th was Uber. At the time was going for about $37.14 per stock, which if you would have made a $10 investment, you would have gained about 0.27 stocks. Today that same $10 would be worth about $15.96. On the 5th of October, our crypto choice was XRP. At the time, XRP was going for about 25 cents per token. A $10 investment would have gained you about 40 tokens. Today, that same $10 would be worth about $17.60. On the 12th of October, our stock choice was Lockheed Martin. At the time, was going for about $388.92 per stock, which would have gave you about 0.026 stocks, which that same $10 today would be worth about $8.68. On October the 12th, our crypto choice was Monero. At the time, Monero was going for about 129 bucks per token, which would have gave you about 0.078 tokens if you would have invested 10 bucks, which today that same 10 bucks would be worth about $12.40. With our 13 picks over 2020, you would have had an initial investment of $130 if you would have invested $10 in each stock. That same investment today would be worth $277.84. That's with seeing a profit of $147.84. So with two of the picks over 2020 seeing a loss, which was Lockheed Martin and Nikola, we are still looking for profit within those stocks. So we're still looking at those stocks as ones that we would still buy. And of course, most of our picks are over a 5 year or 10 year hold. With both of those, we are still looking at them as strong picks over 5 or 10 year hold. Um, Another thing to look at would be Walmart and also American Shared Hospital Services. Those are two other stocks that haven't seen the true growth that we are expecting. Walmart, we are looking to compete with maybe Amazon stock within the next 2 to 3 year period. Also, one of the cryptocurrencies that we still haven't seen true growth in is Tezos over the year, which was 220 at the time we spoke about it. Its current price is still going for about $3.39. With every other crypto actually seeing percentage gains of about 90 plus percentage, and Tezos still not experiencing that percentage gain, we're still listing that as a heavy buy currently. Again, our only pursuit is to get people to actually look into other investment and other ways to save other than sitting their money in saving accounts, which we don't see too much interest gained over a year period that you will see in certain investments and things of this such. With minorities and seeing equality in the financial sector, we have to learn ways that we can actually save a little bit better, and saving better starts with us learning how to invest and how to make our money work for us. In our next segment, we'll continue on with our picks over the 2021 period. Every 2 quarters, hoping to look back and do a segment such as we did today, where we look over our picks and see how they have saw progress over a certain period of time.